gentlemen, this is SmackDown for WWE 2k22 Universe Mode. My name is BrendenPlayz, and we got a big episode for you tonight. The first episode since our Money in the Bank pay-per-view. If you haven't already, make sure you go back and check it out. But tonight, we're going to follow on from Money in the Bank as we hear from Cody Rhodes, the winner of the Money in the Bank ladder match for the men's side. We also have the Women's Championship with SmackDown on the line as well. Let's get into it. Alright, our matches for this week on SmackDown. Ezekiel and Elias team up again together to take on the Alpha Academy. Trent Seven and Tyler Bate will take on Jacqueline Wilde and Rahul Mendoza. Looking forward to seeing how two relatively new tag teams of SmackDown fight it out there. We're also going to see Zelina Vega go one-on-one with Shotzi. We'll see how Shotzi and Zelina, two, as I said, again, newcomers to SmackDown, looking to find their way up the ranks. Carmelo Hayes in action against Kevin Owens. Important match for Carmelo as he wants to try and stay competitive in the title hunt. He needs a win. Katana Chance will take on Sasha Banks for the Women's Championship here tonight. Looking forward to seeing how that one plays out. And our main event, the chase is on. Who's going to be the next man to challenge for the WWE Universal Championship? Well, Big E and Happy Corbin will be in action tonight to try and get one step closer to finding out. Ezekiel and Elias pick up a win over the Alpha Academy. It's Wilde and Mendoza picking up a win over Trent Seven and Tyler Bate, Mustache Mountain. Shotzi too good for Zelina Vega as well. And Kevin Owens gets a big win for himself over Hayes. Alright, let's get it underway, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to have Katana Chance in action up against Sasha Banks. The SmackDown Women's Championship is on the line, a title that was not defended at Money in the Bank, but must be defended here tonight. Our SmackDown officials wasting no time to make sure that title's up for grabs immediately here on SmackDown as Katana Chance, one win, one loss to her name. Yes, she's a brand newcomer here to SmackDown, and our officials on SmackDown were so impressed by her performance at Money in the Bank and also her recent qualifying victory in a triple threat match that she was given an opportunity here tonight to challenge for the Women's Championship. This is going to be a tough challenge because I don't know if she's truly ready for this sort of matchup, this sort of magnitude of a situation, a scenario that is probably too far ahead of her, but you got to take the chances when you get them. And tonight, Sasha Banks 3-0, looking to keep that perfect record intact as she looks to defend the Women's Championship. Once again, Sasha Banks has been a tremendous leader of the women's division here on SmackDown. Very tough to beat, and she's got a lot of up-and-coming competition. Lots of newcomers coming to the brand, all gunning for her, all wanting a chance at that championship. So that's why this match is so crucial tonight for Katana, because if she loses, well, back down the pecking order she goes. That's the problem. You might only get one chance. It could be a one-and-done sort of scenario. You gotta make the most of it. And being a newcomer, obviously the pressure is there. Is she ready? Has she got enough wins under her belt? Is the confidence there? All these things will be going through her mind. Am I good enough to be challenging Sasha Banks? And am I good enough to be the women's champion? I don't know. And personally, I don't know either, because I don't know if Katana Chance, as we've said, has enough wins under her belt to have the confidence to be able to take down a Sasha who is full of confidence. Maybe too much confidence from Sasha. That could also be a potential factor in this match. But nonetheless, Katana was very impressive in the Money in the Bank ladder match for the women's, which of course Becky Lynch did end up winning. Katana came close, not close enough of course. But instead, she's been rewarded with a huge opportunity tonight to take on Sasha Banks as we get this one underway. Katana Chance, Sasha Banks one-on-one for the Women's Championship of SmackDown. There's a good start there by Chance. Well, Sasha Banks, this is the thing. You know, we talk about her having a lot of confidence. That can clearly come into play, being overconfident. As a nice DDT. What a start here by Chance. Could be in here. Could be an early win here for Katana. The cover. Oh, a kick out at two. Well, I'll tell you what, that DDT, very effective. And I was going to say Sasha Banks could be taking Katana Chance lightly, considering the fact that they haven't met one-on-one yet. Katana's only 1-1 in her record. So if Sasha Banks is kind of keeping any sort of attention, keeping an eye on Katana, she probably isn't all that convinced yet that she's deserving of this opportunity. So Sasha could look to try and put her away early to make a point, or there's a chance that she could be, well, underestimating what Chance will bring to the table here as the three amigos, 3 suplexes in a row, Katana in some trouble, but a kick out. Sasha can't believe that she didn't win the match already, and that's I guess, a little bit advantageous from Sasha to believe that she's going to get a win that quickly into the match. I mean, quite overconfident already. But anyways, Katana Chance takes care of Sasha over the top of the rope. And this is what she's good for. She's a great high flyer, and she's showing it right now. She's got a lot of speed, agility as well, and she needs to utilize that. She's a little bit undersized compared to many other women in the division, but she's got that high-flying ability to really test you. Obviously in fantastic physical condition as well, and that really plays a part. She's able to go the distance. She can hang in there with the best of anyone, and that's a real asset, especially against a Sasha Banks as she drives her into the ring post. What a start here by Chance. Certainly looking as though she belongs at the moment. We already saw earlier on Zelina and Shotzi going one-on-one there. Two other relatively newcomers to SmackDown here in Universe Mode anyways. And they both had a big match with Shotzi getting the win. And there's a lot of other women coming to the division as well. So this is an important situation here for Katana. She can't afford to lose. And if she does end up losing, she's got to at least come close, I feel. If she has a really strong showing, she might be able to keep herself in the mix going forward. There's a big-time slam there onto the boss as Katana remains in control. This is what she needs, though. A good, impressive performance. Missing there is, Sasha with a clothesline. Impressive performance to get herself in the mix, in the hunt long term. As Sasha, here comes the neck breaker. Shoulders are down. The cover. Katana Chance, though, will kick at it too. Sasha coming so close to winning this match. And now, here comes the Banks statement. Is she too close to the ropes? Yes, she is. Mistake there by Sasha. Wow, that could prove to be very costly if you're Sasha Banks. You might only get one chance to get that Banks statement in. And she got it in far too close to the ropes. Chance able to get a foot underneath, potentially even on the ropes, and able to force the break. Now a combination of strikes into the standing dropkick. Katana thinks about going up top. Has she got the distance? Oh, she does! Flies through the air into the senton. Now she's going to do it again. Now she turns around, flips over. Oh, now the reverse! Back to back from Katana Chance. Unbelievable agility. The high-flying ability from Katana Chance is almost unrivaled in the women's division. Double knees to the face now. Sasha's flat on her back, looking up at the lights, going, what have I got myself into? Holy, Katana Chance was getting close to securing a win. Katana now met with a couple of clotheslines. Sasha Banks with a drop kick of her own. Sasha Banks feeling the pain here, the sense of urgency coming into play. Katana's come so close to maybe causing a massive upset here. Sasha Banks trying to win it, and close near fall. Katana barely staying in it. This would be a massive upset, a huge upset already to start Universe Mode off. Maybe the upset of the season. As no, that could be all though. The shoulders are down. Katana Chance can't do it. The neck breaker from Sasha Banks, and I love that pinning combination there because it's the neck breaker straight into the pin, but it's the shoulders down, it's the weight over the legs. It's almost impossible to kick out of. And now Sasha. We're going to see a sign of respect here. Has she earned the respect of Katana? Yeah, okay. Both women shaking hands. Respect being shown. Okay. There you go. Hang on a second. That's Shotzi. Well, Shotzi got a win over Zelina early on, and she's coming out here to confront Sasha Banks. Well, Shotzi maybe feels like she's next in line, talking some trash right in the face of Sasha Banks. Right into the face now is Shotzi, and Sasha's going to take the high road and walk away here, but Shotzi showing us that maybe she's not going to back down from a Sasha Banks potential matchup, and she's straight out here after the match, getting in the face of Sasha. Are we going to see Shotzi get the title shot next? Well, maybe a couple more wins, and that could be exactly where we are headed here. Well, ladies and gentlemen, the man who won the Money in the Bank ladder match, Cody Rhodes, is ready to address the audience after his big win. Well, Cody Rhodes clearly on a high after winning the Money in the Bank ladder match. He feels as though he is ready to be the main event player he's always wanted to be. And coming back to the WWE, he wanted to win the one championship that has eluded him, and that is the World Championship. So he's not going to waste his opportunity to cash in the Money in the Bank briefcase. He's going to do it anytime and any place whenever it does suit Cody Rhodes. And so he's looking to potentially target Seth or Roman. And he's going to cash it in whenever he sees fit. So you look, Roman and Seth, watch your backs. He could be coming. So when the time's right, he's going to look to fulfill his destiny and become a world champion. This is massive for Cody Rhodes. This is the biggest opportunity of his career, the biggest win of his career. He needs to make the most of it. He needs to cash in successfully. And whoa, hang on a second. Seth Rollins is in the ring. What's he doing? Clotheslines Cody Rhodes off the top of the rope. What is he doing here? Rollins now. Hang on. Oh, a curb stomp. Seth Rollins, the Universal Champion, with the curb stomp onto Cody Rhodes. Well, look, Seth Rollins has heard enough. Cody Rhodes says, look, I'll cash in whenever I want. Rollins looking to fire the first shot. Send a statement to Cody Rhodes. You better not be targeting me. You better not cash in on me, or this is what's going to happen to you. 2 curb stomps. Cody Rhodes laid out. The champion has heard enough. He has fired the first big shot. He knows Cody is coming for him, but he's looking to make Cody rethink that decision. Well, now to our main event. My goodness, what has just happened? Cody Rhodes and Seth Rollins, big confrontation. There's more to come there, I'm sure. But we're speaking of Seth Rollins. Well, it's not going to be Cody Rhodes at Payback challenging for his Universal Championship. It's going to be somebody else. We're going to find out who that is. Now, this is not a number one contenders match, but this is a match to move up the ranks. Similar to what we saw on Monday Night Raw, we're going to have a couple of matches to determine who's the next contender. And to start with Big E, a man who's been heavily involved in the tag team division, now looks to turn his attention to the singles and take on a man who I don't think's been all that happy as of late, and that's Baron Corbin. But this is going to be a challenging one for both guys. Both come into this one with just one win to their name. It's not great. Their records are not anything to smile about. But what this is a huge opportunity. It's a huge opportunity to now move up the ranks. Forget about the past. Forget about your win-loss record for tonight. You both come into this one even slate, both with one win under their belts. Momentum doesn't matter. It's just who's the better man tonight. Is it Corbin? Is it Big E? The winner will move one step closer to a WWE Universal Championship match. That's what's at stake here, ladies and gentlemen. We're underway in our main event. This is going to be crucial. We've already seen Cody Rhodes and Seth Rollins go at it. Well, more so Seth Rollins with a blindside assault on Cody. So the Money in the Bank briefcase, it's up and about. It's in play. It could come at any point. It could come next week. So the winner of this match may not even be facing, Seth Rollins coming up at the pay-per-view. It could be Cody Rhodes. He could already be champion by then. But what we will know is that, this situation, we're going to find out the next contender for potentially Cody or Seth, whoever the champion will be, for Payback, and this is the first step in doing so. So looking forward to it. We talked about Big E. He's been involved in the tag team division. Obviously, he had that confrontation with Sheamus and Butch, which are now being addressed as the Belfast Bruisers. They're the tag team champions, and Big E was a key, crucial component to the New Day having any chance of winning that match. Unfortunately, they still didn't get it done when they took on the Bruisers recently. So now it's back to the drawing board for Big E. Where does he go to next? Does he look to continue to hunt for the tag team championships? Well, look, potentially his team might be out of the mix for a while, so he might have to wait. We've seen Ezekiel and Elias look really good. Los Lotharios are looking quite competitive. Mustache Mountain are up there as well. So there's a lot to like as Corbin doing a bit of a dance in the corner there. As now Big E looks to take advantage of Corbin's mistake. And Big E, big slam. So look, I have to feel as though Big E's making the right decision. Move away from the tag division for the time being as a belly-to-belly slam. Now into the cover. This could be enough to beat Corbin here. Count of 1. That's going to be it though. Move away from the tag team division. Focus on the singles. Because it could be some time before tag team gold could come his way. But instead, well, singles championship success could be in his sights immediately. He's a former world champion himself. He's been there before. He knows what it takes to get to the top. Corbin yet to do it. So Big E has that advantage in this one here tonight. As Corbin, though, nice German suplex of his own. And Corbin, obviously, this is not the casino. You don't have to try and win big here. You have to try and win in the ring. You got to get it done. And so far, he hasn't been able to do that. 1 win, 3 losses to his name. It hasn't been a happy time for Baron Corbin as Big E looks to kick out. So for Corbin's sake, a win tonight, I feel like this is almost a must-win scenario. Both these guys, even if they don't go on to become, number 1 contender for the Universal Championship, we have to consider the Intercontinental Championship as well. We still get to find the next contender for Shinsuke Nakamura's Intercontinental Championship. Nakamura took on Seth Rollins at Money in the Bank for the Universal Championship. Unsuccessful on that night, so now Nakamura will have to defend his championship at Payback. And we'll need to find out the next competitor for that one. We know Kevin Owens picked up a big win over Carmelo Hayes on tonight's episode of SmackDown. So that could be an opportunity for Nakamura to be taking on Kevin Owens next as the big ending by Big E. Not going to go for the cover, though. He's not going to try and win it yet, but he might do it now. Big splash off the top. Big E looking to try and win it here. He wasted a little bit of time. Is that going to cost him? No! It will not be a win for Big E as the shoulder is up. Big E can't believe it. And that's where you make those little mistakes. In a tag team scenario, you're probably tagging your tag team partner, look for them to clean up and finish it off. Well, when it's just you, it's up to you to rebound. You hit a big splash off the top. You got to get there and cover. Even if you're in a bit of pain yourself, you got to get there in time. Big E unable to do so, and that's going to cost him. There's now Big E going to get Corbin to the barricade. And now he's got him up. Look at the strength of Big E. Picks him up and drops Corbin down onto the ringside barricade. Jaw bouncing off the barricade there. And now, into the steel steps as well. This is good from Big E. He's in control, obviously, after the big ending. You feel as though he's on his way to winning here, and Big E doing it pretty easy at the moment. This crowd is behind him. Corbin is struggling. Can he even break the 10 count? Well, now he feels pretty confident. Big E is seeing him up to his feet, taunting the crowd, and he's had enough of that. Corbin talking trash to the audience there. Big E doesn't want to have any of that. He wants to make sure that he takes the pain to Baron Corbin here tonight. He wants this number 1 contendership. He's got to earn it, and a win tonight will get him 1 step closer. So far, he's in the driver's seat, but can Corbin turn it around? Corbin too busy focused on the crowd a moment ago rather than getting in the ring and trying to rebound and come back into this match. Corbin and Big E now. Here we go. Corbin has him up. Hang on. Oh! Choking him right down onto the knee. And now the cover. Big E will kick out. Yeah, didn't go for the full choke slam. Instead, he hit with the knee and that modified backbreaker instead. Feel like that could have been a mistake from Corbin. Now Corbin went for the end of days. Big E, though, with a counter. Crucial one at that. Corbin with a couple of combination strikes. Now the elbow. Gets it up to the jaw, Big E. Corbin has him up. Is he going to pick him up? He does, and he flips him over. And now the big right hand to follow it up. What about that 1-2 strike there from Corbin? And now Big E with a dragon screw takes Corbin off his feet, trying to come back into this one after Corbin nearly got the end of days. It would have been it. Oh, hang on. Big E, look out. Big ending. Big E straight away to the cover this time, not wasting any time, not making any mistake about it, and Big E secures the dub, and he will go on to potentially become the number 1 contender. He moves 1 step closer. Well, we'll find out who the other competitors will be in this title chase. But Big E, as we know now, he is going to be the leader of that pack. He is 1 step closer to potentially becoming the number 1 contender to face Seth Rollins at WWE Payback. Well, ladies and gentlemen, what a win by E tonight. And that's all we have time for this edition of Universe Mode. So much more to come, including on our next episode, Tommaso Ciampa, Damian Priest, 1-on-1, plus It's going to be Bobby Lashley, Randy Orton. The winner will face Reigns at Payback. Thanks for watching, ladies and gentlemen. See you next time.